We're on a very important military mission, because now there's this new and really cool military helicopter made for special missions. But I'm investigating where my friend is, and I just located him. Apparently, he's trapped in this illegal prison. He can't get out of here, especially since there are several people guarding this place. Okay, we have to save him now. I'm happy that I discovered where he is. He said, "Are you sure? What if it's a trap?" Well, we can't just wait. This is our only chance to rescue him. So let's go up there and get in the helicopter now. Well, the helicopter just arrived here, but it has to go down a little more because I can't get in. Perfect, that's great. Now I'm coming here to the military helicopter, which is simply amazing. And now the pilot just arrived here. He said, "Let's go, boss. You're really good at finding these people." Yes, I'm really good, especially because I studied for a long time about rescues, and now finally he's arriving here too. Now we all have to sit here. The soldier who takes care of our base should also come here. After all, everything here is locked. So now he finally came here. We're ready for takeoff. The door even closed. And now you must fly this now. He agreed and went back there. Well, while he's walking here, I'm coming to the front to see more or less everything that's happening here. And guys, it looks like our flight is going well, and we have to arrive exactly there. But I recommend that you don't get close to the prison yet so that player doesn't notice we're coming. You'll have to go around all of this. So he's arriving right here, literally behind the prison. And man, I think I'm going to go down now. Look, I need you to stop using the rope, and this way I'm going to be able to rescue my friend. Well, he finally arrived here. He said, "Boss, how many ropes do you need?" "I only need 2. One of them will be the rope that I'm going to use to go down, and the other will be the rope that will rescue my friend." I hope you understood that. It's a very risky mission, but I'm sure you're going to get this right. And well, now he got brave and went back there. I'm going to have to go down here now. Okay, I'm exactly on this rope, and now I'm ready to rescue my friend. Now the helicopter got right there, and I'm going to have to go down here to rescue him. But man, luckily this player didn't notice we're here. From his view, there's nothing unusual happening, but from my view, there's literally a rescue going on. Look, I need the rope to go down a little more because here I still can't rescue my friend. Okay, I hope they go down a little more. We finally got here, and now I'm here to save you. Guys, he noticed that I'm here, and you can see he's really happy. Go up there using this rope, then I'll go up too. But guys, he's having trouble getting here. But now he's finally arriving here at the helicopter, and everything worked out. Now they have to lower another rope to rescue me here in Brookhaven. Wait, but what is this? Guys, he just got here. He said, "Well, you saved your friend, but this is your end." Guys, this can't be true. Okay, they have to get out of here now, and at least they rescued my friend. Literally, my friend was saved. I don't think he's very well up here, but at least he's being taken home. But now literally, this is my end. There's nothing I can do to be saved. Guys, since then I'm trapped here in this prison, and the worst of all is that I'm being watched all day, and he simply doesn't stop looking at me because he's afraid I'll escape, even though it's very obvious that I'm not going to escape from here, especially because I'm trapped here forever. Guys, I've already understood that this is my destiny, and literally there's nothing I can do to escape. And now he even closed the roof of the prison. It's impossible for the helicopter to rescue me. I'm going to stay here literally forever. Man, why are you doing this to me? But now he's aiming here with this item. He said, "Because you got in our way. We were taking your friend's money." Well, you were really unlucky because I don't have money, so it's not worth keeping me here. But he doesn't care about that. It looks like he's doing this for revenge. He just wants revenge for everything I did. Well, know that this is very unfair. At least he left the door open, so can I get out of here? Look, I just want to eat food, and he's showing where there's food. It looks like right here in front there's food, so I'm going to have to get here. However, I have to come here very carefully and in a way that he sees that I'm coming here. He can't suspect that I'm escaping, so much so that now he's staring at me here. But guys, there's no food here. Now I'm realizing that here is totally empty. Actually, right here there's food, so I took it, and now I'm going to eat a little because I also can't stay a day without eating food. This can be very bad for me. Guys, there's only bad food here. I don't even know what this is. There's this green thing. I hate green things too. There's this orange thing. I suspect this is mango. Guys, I really wanted to eat my normal food. I eat a lot of pizza, rice, beans, and potatoes. And now I have to eat prison food. This is an illegal prison. Well, he went back there to his position because he stays here all day. Guys, I'm going to stay in this corner to pretend that I'm focused on eating food. But actually I'm looking here, and as soon as he turns and goes back there to do something, I'm going to escape from here. But maybe it's going to take a long time for him to get out of there. Guys, he's looking at me. He thinks I'm distracted and left there. Okay, this is the perfect chance for me to escape. I'm coming here, but in this room there's nothing. Actually, there's a ventilation duct. Okay, I'm entering here, and maybe this way I'm going to be able to escape. Okay, I'm in a very weird room. I don't even know what this is. But I'm coming up here. But before I'm going to hide here. Actually, he's right here. Okay, I have to come here very carefully. Basically, I'm going to have to go up here. And now this is my only chance to escape. But guys, I can't jump down here because it's very high. I can get really hurt if I jump down here, especially because it's a very high height. Well, I'm coming here in this part so that he doesn't see me. Somehow I have to get out of here, but I still don't know how I'm going to escape. My friends don't know that I'm here. This is very sad. I wish they knew that I ended up escaping. Guys, I think I'm going to have to jump down here, even though it's very dangerous. For sure I'm going to break my leg, but this is is the only way to escape from here, but this is really very high. I'm starting to think it's better for me to stay trapped. Now he showed up there. He doesn't know where I am. He's looking for me here. This is the place I escaped from. He just found me. This is worse than it looks. Wait, but there's a helicopter coming here. I don't know how, but they realized that I ended up escaping. I would like to understand how they knew about this. Okay, he just arrived right here with this car. Man, I don't know how you knew that I was here all this time. This is really impressive. He said, we have drones, and they recorded you escaping. Okay, that makes more sense. But now he showed up there. Okay, you have to get out of here now. So we're running away. And guys, I just escaped in the most different way of all. Literally, we're escaping here with the car, and it turned out that it worked. We managed to escape, but now we have a much bigger problem because he's going to want to get me back and lock me here in Brookhaven. We have to make an operation to arrest all of them at once. So now we're coming back here to the neighborhood. And guys, it's impressive that you got a car just to rescue me. Now he left here with the car. I need everyone to come here to the base. Look, I have something to say. We won once, and even though this seems like a victory, it's not exactly a victory because all the people involved got away unpunished. So I basically want to arrest them so that they pay for everything they did because they locked our soldier. This is horrible. Now this other soldier arrived here. But well, you already understood that. I want you to collect information about all of them so we can arrest these criminals. Let's arrest all of them. And guys, they understood that. He said, I'm going to monitor all the suspects. It's very good that you do that. I want you two to help him. And now all of them are working. But guys, I'm suspecting that one of them may be a traitor. I'm saying this far from them so they don't hear. But I really think one of them is a traitor. My friend also isn't sure about this, but I'm starting to suspect this a lot. Well, now let's do some investigations. I need you to follow me. I'm coming here to get a helicopter, and this time I'm going to pilot it because I'm suspecting that they have a secret base very close to us. So just follow me. Okay, I'm coming here. I think it's good that you drive it. I'll be spying on their secret base. Okay, he understood that, and now he went to drive. Well, I'm coming back here. I'm going to observe all of this. Guys, there are many suspicious houses here in Brookhaven. I suspect that their secret base is very close to us, but I'm not sure yet. Meanwhile, my friend is coming up front. Well, I need you to get close to them. I want to observe that prison because that prison is still very suspicious. It's really very weird. I want to observe this better. And now my friend is arriving right here. Well, now I'm coming back here to observe this better. I don't know why, but this looks abandoned. This prison looks like it was totally abandoned, but I'm observing it more carefully. And guys, this is abandoned. There's a lot of smoke falling here at the prison. This is very weird. It looks like they started to destroy the prison. Okay, this can only mean one thing. They have inside information about this because we were watching that secret base. And then I told the soldiers to watch it. They abandoned that base, which means there's an imposter among us. I don't think you're an imposter since you're my friend. I also have other reasons to trust you. He said, I suspect it's the white-haired guy. Well, I don't know what you're talking about because there are two white-haired guys here at the base. Well, he went back there to drive it. Now I have a second mission, which is to find out where the imposter is. Well, this will be harder than it seems since I'll have to investigate my own soldiers. This is very difficult since they work for me, so they know everything they should do to protect themselves from spies here in Brookhaven. Well, I'm coming inside, and it could be one of the white-haired guys, but that can only be true if my friend is right. But that guy is standing and just watching everything. It would be very easy for him to inform the criminals about what we're doing. After all, he's not working. Actually, he's just watching everything. Okay, let's tell him false information to set up an ambush. I'll have to go up here. And now let's make an ambush in Brookhaven to catch him. And if everything I'm thinking happens to be true, that means he really is the imposter. Well, I'm going to stay right here. I need my friend to come here too. Now finally he's arriving. I need him to tell that player that I'll be exactly at this spot because I want to see if I'm going to be kidnapped. He said, are you sure? It's very risky. Of course I'm sure, since I'm not going to stay here. I'm coming here to pilot the helicopter. Besides, meanwhile my friend will make the call. Okay, he's warning him about what's happening. He has to say that I'm exactly here waiting for those players to come back because I'm going to catch them right here without them knowing. And well, now he's coming back inside. It seems he did what he said he was going to do. Now we have to hide. I'm going to stay exactly here and just wait for the criminals to come here if they really find that player is an imposter. But guys, there really is a red van coming here. This is very weird. He's right there in front. And now we have to arrest him here in Brookhaven. He really thinks I'm there on the beach. But guys, I'm not there. Actually, I'm coming here to arrest him. Okay, I want you to arrest him now. Now he's being arrested. He raised his hands because he doesn't know how many people are here. Actually, it's just my friend. And now he's being arrested. He said, I kind of suspected you were on the beach looking for me. Well, it's a pretty simple trap, but it worked, and now we already know where our imposter is. Now he's locked up right here, and he's going to stay in prison for a long time for everything he did. But to continue the mission, I'll have to arrest the person who's simply interfering with all our investigations. But I'm going to leave my friend keeping this guy in prison, because meanwhile I'm going to arrest the imposter. Well, he's taking him right here to prison. He's really going to stay here for a long time, and now he closed the cell. Now I want you to take care of the prison. He can't have any chance to escape. Now I'm returning here to the base. And guys, I was going to call the pilot using using this radio, but I remembered something. The pilot is actually the imposter, so I can't call him. Actually, I'm calling another player here. Okay, finally he arrived, and you're going to pilot this helicopter. So he came right here. I need you to pilot it because I'm going to arrest our biggest enemy now. He doesn't know who it is, but it's precisely the white-haired soldier who stood during the whole mission. And now even he got scared. Well, I'm arriving right here. Now I'm going to turn on the light. And guys, it seems they're not here. Actually, they're in that area, and he's aiming that weapon in this direction. Man, you have to drop that now. He said, I know you want to arrest me. All my colleagues have microphones, and I hear everything. Okay, I'm going to have to stay really calm. Look, I need you to drop that now. You can't do that to your friend. He said, I want you to give me a signed letter saying I won't go to prison. Okay, if that's what he wants, that's what he'll have. I'm making the letter here, and now it's ready. I need you to read this letter. Now he dropped that item. Well, take it. He took it. He said, what is this? There's only drawings here. Well, you just fell into my trap. He's looking back there. And guys, now he's really going to be imprisoned. Actually, I gave him a sketchbook, and the contract you wanted never came. Well, now I'm coming to the prison. I'm very happy he's being arrested, but I suspect there's one more player we should arrest. I'm sure it's not just two people who should be jailed. There's one more criminal in town. Well, he's taking him to prison because he's going to stay there for a long time for everything he did to us here in the town. Man, he closed the cell. I need that player to come with me because I need more people to help me catch the last criminal. I still don't know where he might be. Obviously, he's in the city. He's no longer on the islands. After all, the islands were destroyed. Well, I'm returning to the military base, and the helicopter has to pick us up. Okay, let's put the military vehicle in here, in case we need it for a special mission. He's coming in here before I put the vehicle, since once I put the vehicle it'll be a bit harder to get in here. Perfect, the vehicle is right here. Guys, I'm closing this, and I'm going to enter through the other door. Luckily, this is open, and now let's look for this last criminal. And now he's flying with that helicopter. But well, a few hours have passed, and I'm suspecting that something's happening here. Guys, this military base is very weird because it's not ours. It's the military base of other people in Brookhaven. I'm observing this with drones, and there's a player working here, and he's wearing those masks. We have to arrest him. But now the question is, how are we going to do this? Because there are several different ways, but we have to choose the safest way of all. But he's looking through the window. Man, what happened? Actually, it looks like he's escaping from here. Okay, this is really weird. He decided to escape, so we have to chase him now. By the way, let me pilot this, because I'm better at chases. Guys, I'll just follow him here in Brookhaven. You can see he's right up front, and his car is shining a lot. But now somehow, he ended up getting very fast. I'm not going to stop chasing him, but really somehow he got so fast that I'm not managing to reach him. He's really very fast. Guys, I'm flying higher. This way I'm going to be able to have a better view. But he didn't pass from there, and it looks like he's under the mountain, and he's trying to distract me. Actually, he's coming out right there in front. And guys, he's trying to escape here. But guys, there's a boat right there in front, which we have to stop him now, because if he gets to that boat, literally, he's going to manage to escape from here. And that's what he's doing. Guys, he's getting there at the boat, and he's going to manage to escape from here. Okay, I'm going to have to go down to get him. Okay, now he's coming right here in front. It's very funny that he thinks he's going to escape from here with that boat, but now I can't see anything. Guys, it's very hard to see anything, but the boat is right here. I'm going to have to go down right there to get him. Guys, I'm getting closer, and now I just jumped here. Look, this is your end. It's better that you stop now. So finally he stopped. Well, you have to get out of here and raise your hands. Now this thing is going down here. I need you to lie down there now. Well, he's lying there, and now he's really going to prison. I'm going up here too. Literally, we just caught him, and actually this wasn't as hard as it looks. And now we're going back home. But guys, the air is very agitated. I think this is definitely the worst part of the mission. Guys, I'm almost feeling sick here because it feels like I'm Spider-Man, but we finally managed to complete the mission. Now all of them are imprisoned. You're going to prison for a long time, but I want you to take off the mask. Then he removed the mask, and look, I'm sorry to inform you, but you're going to prison for a long time for all the crimes your team did. Guys, I live in this peaceful city. I live in this very beautiful house, because here in the city I literally don't have problems. All the neighbors are friends, and it's because of this that we don't have problems. But now I'm going to get this car of mine, because today I'm coming here to visit my friend. For you who don't know, he lives right in this house. I'm coming here to visit him, because today I intend to sleep at his house. So I'm knocking here at his door. Finally, he's answering me, and now it looks like I can enter here. So I came here, and man, you live in a very different house, but it doesn't look very safe. He said, we don't need safe houses. This is the best city of all. And yes, my friend is correct. In this city, you can leave your door open and no one will go inside because everyone's friends, and there are also police officers working all day so that this is possible. But today I want to sleep at your house. But guys, now a few hours have passed, it's completely night, and I think it's time to sleep because I'm really tired. Even he got up there, and it looks like he said bye because he's going to sleep. Now I'm going up here, and now I have to choose a room. It looks like this is my friend's room. He doesn't sleep in the main room because the main room is right here. Since he doesn't sleep in the main room, I myself will go there. So I'm arriving right here, and this room is amazing. Really, this room is huge. And now now I'm going to sleep here. It's in the middle of the night. I'm hearing some noises. Okay, this is a little weird. I'm getting up here to see what's happening because I didn't really understand what this noise is. Well, I'm looking out here, but I can't see anything. Actually, I see that there's a van here, and there's literally a player coming here. I don't know what he's doing here, but now he's recording this house. Man, this is very weird. I have to go down here and kick him from the house now, but I'm really scared of this, and I think it's better to call the police. Guys, I'm going to hide here. First, I'm going to turn off all the lights, and now I'm going to have to hide right in this part, and now I'm calling the police so that they help me. I really need help. Seriously, he's recording all this. I don't know why he's doing this, but now literally he's coming up here, and this is terrible. Luckily, the police officer came here, but it looks like this player already left. Literally, he's leaving back there. What happened here was much weirder than it looks. But now I'm coming here to talk to the police officer, because he wants to know what happened here. Literally, he just arrived here. And man, for you who don't know, there was an intruder in my house. He was in a white van, and also wearing masks. And now he's writing about all this. He said, "Is there anything else he did? Tell me everything you know." And yes, I know more things. For some reason, he was recording this. That's all I know. I don't have much information about him. I don't know the license plate he was using. I don't know anything. And guys, he understood this. He said, "I'm going to look for him. Maybe he's nearby." Actually, I know where he went. He came back here and escaped through here. He's probably right there in the front. I really hope you find him. I hope everything works out. He has to find this criminal urgently, especially because he invaded our house. Seriously, this was much weirder than it looks. But I'm coming back here to sleep because I believe I can still sleep a little more, even because I'm really tired. But there's a problem. It's already morning. Guys, I couldn't sleep because it's already getting daytime. I couldn't enjoy this night. All this because of this thief. But now I got up here. And guys, the day is great because I'm sure that criminal will be found. There's no way the police officers won't find him. And this friend of mine is right here. He said, "What room is this? I've never seen it before." Wait, you've never seen this room before? Literally, it's right here in this part. The room is behind you. Guys, I can't believe he didn't know this room. Now he's coming here in the front and he's seeing everything in this room. Really, he didn't know this room. This is really weird. But now I think I'm going to leave here because I have to go back home. After all, I have to see if my house is normal. I'm coming here to get my car, which is simply amazing. And now it's time to go back home. This is my house. It's totally red. And for some reason, there's a van here. Guys, this is terrible. This van is here. And now finally he ended up leaving here. But it's that same player from before. Now he knows where I live. I don't know what to do anymore. Everywhere I go, this van is behind. I'll have to start protecting my house to avoid problems. So I'll leave this car right here. And this time I'll have to close the garage. Unfortunately, this will be necessary from today on. Other players are closing their garages, but I'm coming here to see if my house is normal. It looks like everything here is completely normal. There's nothing wrong happening here. Wait, but what happened here? Guys, in record time there was a water leak, and now my house is completely flooded. This is really weird. Okay, this is horrible. I don't know what happened. I'm trying to find out what happened in my house. It looks like water is leaking from the faucet, and everything is full of water. Okay, I'm calling someone to help me, because my house is completely flooded. I'm sure it was that criminal who did this. He's the only person who would think of doing something like this. Now this van arrived here, but luckily it's not that van from before. Actually, it's another van that came here to fix my house. I'm coming here to open the door for him. You just need to come here and help me, because the situation is terrible. Everything is completely flooded, and it happened very fast. Now he's coming here to check, and it looks like it was right in this part that broke. This faucet is broken, and maybe that's why the house is flooded. Now a few hours have passed. I'm carrying these water barrels outside. I'm literally throwing water out to empty my house of water. This is really hard, but I'm coming back here, and it looks like the water is gone. My house isn't flooded anymore. He said, "I'm sure someone did this in your house. This doesn't happen out of nowhere." Yes, I know who did this. It was that same player from before who's literally chasing me. Now he just left here. He's going back to his house. But I have to take revenge on this player now because what he did is literally unforgivable. And guys, it looks like finally the police officer is coming here because I called him a long time ago and I'm really mad about what happened. But finally he came here, and this time it's a different police officer who came here. It's very good because the previous police officer didn't do anything. Maybe this police officer can help me. But man, again, someone came into my house, broke the faucet, and flooded the whole house. And the player is driving a white van. That's the car he's driving, and you have to arrest him now. It looks like he understood this, and he's even writing about it. He said, "What was his height? And are there camera recordings?" I don't know his height. He's the same height as both of us, and also the same height as all the players in the city. Everyone here has the same height, but in my house there are no cameras. I have to put hidden cameras now because this way I'll finally be able to record this house invader. Now a few hours have passed. It's completely night. I installed several cameras. Guys, I want to sit here to see all the cameras. Okay, I'll stand, and here I can see all the cameras. There's a camera right here. There's also a camera in this part. Now I can see everything I want. If this guy comes back to my house, I'll really know this time. And it looks like the police officer is going back to his house. But out of nowhere, there's a lot of money here. Guys, this is much weirder than it looks. I don't know why there's so much money here, and it looks like not even the police officer understands this. There's literally infinite money here. But now a player arrived back there. Okay, this is very weird, because now he's closing the garage. I don't know what's happening here inside. Literally, I don't know what's happening, but I'm watching through the window. He said, "You're not going to chase me, and you're going to stay quiet." Wait, this can't be true. This player is literally buying the police officer with all this money, so that he doesn't chase him. Man, I hope the police officer doesn't accept this, because this is unacceptable, and it looks like he accepted this. Now he opened the garage. I don't know how this happened. I just know this was bizarre. I hope the police officer is lying and really arrests the player. But it doesn't look like that's what's going to happen. Guys, even the police officers were bought, and now there's nothing I can do to protect myself. But I don't know why he's chasing me. There are no reasons for him to chase me, but now I'll have to protect my house in every way. So I'm going down here, and guys, I'm receiving a call, and it looks like it's my friend who's calling me. He said, I made food. Come here, eat too. Look, unfortunately I can't. I'm having much bigger problems. And now he's sharing the video showing the food. Okay, this looks amazing. And again, he's recording his face. He said, why aren't you coming? Nobody's following you. You're crazy. I'm going to ignore what he said. I'm coming here to get my emergency things, which are exactly in this drawer. This will save me. Okay, I got this hammer, and now it's time to build protections in my house. I can't stand being chased in Brookhaven anymore. It's time to stop everything that's happening here. Okay, I'm putting wood here on the windows. The worst of all is that it's already morning, but my house is very protected. I can't stop doing this at any moment. This is the only way to protect myself. They're calling me crazy because they don't know what I'm living. Now I'll put wood here on the window because this is very important. Wait, but what's he doing here? He appeared in my window out of nowhere, and again he's recording me. Man, this was really weird. He was watching me all this time, and this is much worse than it looks. Guys, I don't know where he can be. Maybe he's inside my house, and I just don't know it. Okay, here it's closed, so he won't come here. Everything is 100% protected. This is really scaring me. Okay, I realize the strategy isn't good. Even if I put wood on the windows, he'll find a way to get in here. I have to build a totally secret room. I believe this room will be exactly here. I hate this room because here there are really many coins, but I can't sell this because people think it's fake, but this is real gold. And when I bought this house, there was already this money here. By the way, he's recording my door like this. This is really weird. And now he just left here. I don't know where he's going. But guys, there's a giant path back here, and that's how he went behind my house. But I have to build a fake wall. Okay, I'm building a wall right here. Okay, I finished this. Literally, there's a fake wall here. This is very good. But there's a problem. I can't get out of here. Guys, I locked myself in here by accident. I don't know why I did this, but now it's too late. I'm trapped in my own Brookhaven house. I don't have food. Wait, but there's a window up here, and maybe I can break it. I'm trying to break the window, but it's very hard. Okay, I already realized I won't be able to do this. I think this night I'll have to sleep here, because unfortunately I won't be able to get out of here. And it looks like my friend is arriving at my house because he wants to talk to me, but I'm trapped in here and I won't be able to talk to him. Now he's seeing these things and he also thinks I'm crazy. None of them are believing me, and the only one who could believe me was literally bought. So much so that now he's leaving his house. This police officer got money to stay quiet and not chase the player who's chasing me. Seriously, this is very weird, and now I'm trapped here forever. I'll never be able to get out of here. Wait, but why is there a player here? Man, are you that player who's chasing me? He's literally in front of me. He said, I'm not him, but I saw him watching your house. Okay, this is the first honest player who saw this. He knows what's happening to me. He said, let's make a trap to catch him. Follow me. Okay, let's do this. This friend of mine decided to leave here because I didn't answer him, and now he's going back to his house. He didn't even notice that I'm trapped. You have to help me escape from here. So he's going to enter my house. I just don't know how he's going to get in here because I locked myself inside. But he got an axe, and he's breaking this. And now it looks like he's breaking this door. And finally he managed to do this. Look, you saved me. I finally managed to get out of here. But now I'll have to follow him because he's going to help me. It looks like he's my neighbor and lives right here in the front. But he lives in a really safe house because there are several lasers that warn when you enter here. Okay, I came here, and man, his house is very safe. This is probably safer than my house, but I'm sitting here to talk to him. I want to know everything he has to say, and everything he knows. He said, the police officers in the city are corrupt. I was sent to fix this and arrest those involved. Okay, but you also have to arrest the person who's chasing me. Luckily, he's going to do this. But man, there's a lot of money in the police officer's house, and you can see this now. He even left the garage open, and you can really see this very easily. And he's even recording this. It's very good that you're recording this. These police officers have to be arrested, but I don't know much about the other police officer. Maybe he's not corrupt, but now it looks like he's calling me. Okay, I'll have to follow him. This isn't very good. I didn't want to investigate the police officers. Actually, I want that player who's chasing me to be arrested, but now it looks like he's arriving here at the beach. Okay, this is really weird. He's literally coming here towards the beach. It looks like he wants to rest. Okay, this was really unexpected. I don't know how this will help with the investigation. This is the guy who takes care of the beach, and he let us come here. Man, I really don't know how this will help us. But now I'm sitting here too. But I need you to tell me now how this will help us, because this doesn't make any sense. He said, just wait. Okay, I'll wait here. Now a few hours have passed, and there's a yacht coming here. Okay, several rich people come here to the city. This is very interesting and very normal. He just left the boat right there. I swear I don't know how this will help with the investigation. This player arrived right here, but it looks like there's a police officer coming here. This is very weird, because he's arriving here at the beach, and this time it's the police officer who wasn't corrupt. He's just a normal police officer, but now I just realized he's corrupt. He's coming here to accept the money. He said, find out where the treasure of his house is. That belonged to my family. Man, they're talking about about the treasure. If they want, I can give that to them. And even he got scared. He said, no, you won't give it because the house is yours and not theirs. Okay, I understood this. We're watching everything secretly. It looks like he just accepted the money and now he's leaving here. This police officer literally turned corrupt and I just wanted to find out who that player is who's following me in a van. Now this billionaire player just left here. What happened here was very weird. I'm literally being chased by a billionaire, which is something I'd never expect. But now I'm going to follow him. We have more things to do. Now he's coming here in the front and you have to arrest that player who's following me in a van. But actually, he went back to his house, but he just got this box. Okay, I got this. And it looks like inside there are these clothes and the FBI weapon. It looks like all this time he was the FBI agent. He said, you'll be my helper and you'll help me arrest them. Okay, I'll help you do this if you help me arrest the player in the van. And finally he agreed to do this, but it looks like I'm the one who'll drive this. Okay, I'm driving this car. This is really different. This car is really different to drive. And guys, the police officer is here in the front, so I'm coming here and I'll literally stop his car. And now finally he's being arrested and there's nothing you can do to escape. So he got out of here and raised his hands. This is his end. Okay, he's here in the car. Let's go and arrest the other police officer. But to do this, I'll have to come back here and arrest him in prison, especially because he's here. Guys, I'll serve as bait, so I'm calling him right here. Finally he got up and he's coming here to see what happened. Now he's getting closer and he just got arrested. So much so that he got scared. But this is his end. Now the two are arrested here. The police officer is in this cell and the other police officer is here. But the white van player still hasn't been arrested. He said, you have to arrest him. I'll stay here at the police station to prevent them from escaping. Okay, leave it to me. I'll arrest this player myself. Wait, this van's passing here. Okay, I have to follow him because this will be his end. He will be arrested for everything he did. So I'm arriving right here. I have to stop his van now. So I'm coming here in the front and now finally I stop this. And there's nowhere for you to escape. Really, this is your end. But now he started to climb up here and literally he just escaped. Guys, he escaped here in the front in a genius way. Okay, I'm coming up here to get him, but now I don't know where he went. This time he managed to escape from me because I don't know which side he went. This city has two types of people. There are people who have antennas on their heads, and usually they're very rich, and there are also people who are very poor because they don't have an antenna on their heads. The people who have antennas on their heads sold themselves to the system in search of a better life, and became rich, but I'm part of the group that's totally against this. I'm not in favor of you becoming a robot just to get rich in Brookhaven, and this friend of mine also isn't in favor of that, so much so that he came closer. He said, I'll never become a robot. It's not worth it. Yes, that's true. It's not worth it to become a robot because you literally can't do anything anymore. This one here is the soldier of the city. He takes care of the city all day because he's controlled by the system with this antenna on his head. Man, you're really weird. Now he got mad and is aiming this item. He said, stay away from my private property and don't insult me. Man, I'm not insulting you. I'm just speaking badly of the system that controls you. Seriously, it's really sad what happened to him because he was our friend and now he became just a robot. Now I just arrived at the meeting. I'm sitting right here. This is the meeting of the people who didn't become robots. More people are arriving every second that passes. This friend of mine didn't become a robot. That's very good. And now one more player arrived here. We're 4 people and we didn't become robots. We're totally against you becoming a robot, especially because you won't be able to do anything else in life. But there's one person missing. The boss stood up here. He said, one person really wanted to get rich and ended up becoming a robot. This can't be true. To become a robot, you have to go right here. And it looks like this player is becoming a robot. So much so that the scientist stood up. He's going to get the box of antennas here in his car. Okay, this is terrible. Literally, he's going to become a robot. This is the worst thing that could happen. Now there's this antenna up here, but the player ended up becoming a robot here in Brookhaven. And probably he got a mansion. But seriously, I think every day about becoming a robot because I live a very poor life. In my house, I don't have furniture, and also many times the power ends up failing. I have energy problems in my house. That player stood up. He said, it's not worth it. Robots don't have happiness. First of all, you don't know what it's like to be a robot. So he sat down here. Nobody knows what it's like to be a robot, especially because none of us is a robot. Now the meeting ended, so I'm leaving here. And guys, there's a new ice cream seller right in that part selling ice creams. And my friend is already going there to buy an ice cream. I also want one, especially because this is new. Okay, I'm coming here running. This is going to be amazing. There's a new ice cream seller in the city, but there's a very big problem. He became a robot now. Guys, he literally has an antenna on his head, and my friend has to choose the flavor quickly because I also want an ice cream. And it looks like this player also wants an ice cream. But did you see this? He literally became an ice cream seller, and now he's going to work forever because he became a robot. This friend of mine is thinking about which ice cream he wants. Guys, I can't stand waiting anymore. I simply want a vanilla ice cream, so he's going to get it there. Guys, he got this ice cream, and he got the flavor right. This is amazing. Even robots aren't as bad as they seem. Even this player got an ice cream. He chose chocolate, and my friend doesn't know which ice cream he's going to choose. But guys, the robot just closed the window, and now he just left here. This is really weird. He literally got mad at my friend. Not even robots can stand him. He said, robots don't have emotion. He probably had something to do, and left. Yes, that's the explanation that makes the most sense. Most likely he had something to do. But now it's getting dark here in Brookhaven, and it's time to simply go back home. Guys, I hate living in this house because everything here is very old, and also very poorly made. Seriously, it's horrible to live in this house. And this friend of mine just went back to his house, which is a really weird house. It's a house that doesn't have a door, and it's also very small. The only only human in the city who has a good life is the mayor who lives right here. He's a human, and he's literally the richest person. This is really unfair. And now I'm without power. Literally the power just went out in my house. This is really weird. Now finally it's getting morning, and the military robot is still here. This is really weird. He stays taking care of the city all day, because if one day it has a revolt, he's going to stop that from happening. But I'm leaving home. And guys, there's a new mansion that appeared here. Okay, but one person ended up becoming a robot in Brookhaven. And this person who became a robot was literally our friend. And I saw him yesterday. Even my friend stood up and is coming here to see what happened. I don't know if you saw it, but literally a totally blue mansion appeared. And it's really beautiful. That player literally became a robot. This is horrible. At this moment, he's right here. And he's already a robot. So much so that you can see he's like this. So now he went back there. And now he's coming here to work. Because that's what robots do. They stay working here in the city all day. Especially because robots don't get tired. This is literally unfair. We have to make a protest so people stop doing this. So he got this sign. Look, this is going to be really good. He handed it to me here, and now I'm going to have to write something. Okay, I wrote this, and I'm coming here to make a protest at his house. Actually, both of us are doing this. But now the soldier is coming here, and he's aiming this item. He's here in the city to stop us from making protests. That's literally his job. And it looks like this worked because my friend stopped doing this. But I'm not going to stop making this protest. I'm going to keep doing this forever. Guys, I'm going to show him what's on the sign. He's seeing this. He said, "You're under arrest for speaking badly about the city's robot project." Wait, this can't be true. Now it looks like I was handcuffed. This is terrible, because you know this is unfair. But actually he doesn't know that, especially because he's a robot just like the other players. I don't know if I can call him a player. One day he was human, but nowadays he's a robot. He brought me here to the mayor's house. Okay, this is horrible. I'm being taken here to the mayor's house, and I'll probably be judged. But it's unfair that I'm going to be judged by the guy who literally created the robots, because obviously he's going to condemn me. Guys, I just arrived here. I'm sure I was arrested because of what I did. But even the mayor stood up here. He said, "Why don't you become a robot? You'll get a good house, money, and a job." I don't become a robot because I'm going to lose emotions. That's something I don't want to happen at all. I don't want to simply lose the emotions I have. He said, "Okay, then take him to the maximum security prison." Man, this can't be true. I don't want to go to the maximum security prison, but I'm realizing that I don't have a choice. And it looks like my friend is super happy here, not knowing what's happening. The maximum security prison is up here, and it's super protected, but now I'm being taken here. Guys, he's waiting to get in the car, but I want to escape from here now. But since he's a robot, he won't fall for that, so I'll simply get inside. And now I'm being arrested. Guys, I didn't have a chance to escape because he's a very smart robot. He literally understands everything. And now I'm being taken here in the front. Wait, but what's this? Literally an accident happened here, and you can see this robot is lying here on the ground. From what it looks like, a very bad accident happened, and now the soldier arrived here to help him. Okay, maybe I'll manage to escape from here, but I'm trapped inside, and there's no way to escape. Wait, but what's happening? Guys, my car is driving by itself. The soldier stayed back there because he's calling the ambulance, and I'm being taken here in the front, and from what it looks like, this car drives by itself. Okay, this is really bizarre. I had no idea this car drove by itself. Literally, there's no driver here. Guys, this is really bad. Now I'm being taken to the maximum security prison, and there's no driver taking me here, but this soldier ended up arriving here. Okay, I'm going to get out of the car, and it looks like I'm going to be arrested. This is really horrible. So I'm being taken here in the front. I'll basically have to go inside here, and now I'm officially imprisoned here. This soldier is also a robot, especially because he has this thing on his head. I don't think I'll be able to get out of here because this is a maximum security prison. But guys, there are no more people in the prison. I'm the only person who's here. I'm literally alone. Actually, this player appeared here, but I don't know this player. I literally never saw you before. He said, "It's because I'm without my hat, but I'm the boss." Guys, he's really the boss. He's that person who used to do the meetings here in this hotel room. He was the person who always organized this. I can already imagine the reason you were arrested. I'm sure it was because you were fighting against the robots. He said, "You can only get out of here if you become a robot. We're trapped here forever." Wait, this can't be true. I thought I was arrested here for a few days, but it's permanent. But I don't want to become a robot at all, especially because this is horrible. I won't have emotions anymore if that happens. He came closer. He said, "I know a way to escape, but for that we have to distract the guard." Okay, this is going to be harder than it looks. It's impossible to distract these guards. Seriously, I don't know how you're going to do that, but now he's coming here to the gym. For you who don't know, this is the prison's gym. He just got this ball, and he wants to throw it over there in the front. Okay, now this ball is passing here, and it looks like the guard just saw it, and literally he's following the ball. Okay, this is really weird. From what it looks like, they don't know what this is. I'm coming here behind, and man, you can escape now. But it looks like he said no. He said, "It's going to detect that we got out." Okay, then we're not going to leave through the door. In fact, I can't even do that anymore, especially because the guard came back. He's back guarding this door, but he's coming here to get this ball. Okay, he's going to throw it here in the front again, so the ball is arriving here, and it looks like the guard is going to follow again. He saw the ball, and he's coming here after it. Meanwhile, we're going up here, and it looks like he just went inside here. And guys, while he went up there, I'm going to get one of these boxes because later I want to see what's inside. Now I'll have to go up here, and we literally just escaped, but now we have a problem. This is is really high. We can't go down there because it's really high, and we're going to get hurt if we go down. And he also doesn't know what to do. Guys, I think we're trapped here forever. But the soldier appeared back there. This is worse than it looks. Even he noticed that he's back there. But guys, I'm seeing what's inside this box, and I got this item. Okay, I gave this to him because there are two. Now he's arriving right here. But guys, we just escaped. We're literally escaping from the prison. I think I'm going to follow him, especially because I don't know where I'm going to go. Guys, I arrived at this house, and it looks like he also came here. Okay, both of us are up here. We literally managed to escape. They're definitely going to come after us. You can see that this soldier is already coming here in his car because he got the news that someone escaped from the prison. And guys, the other soldier is arriving here. This is terrible. Now he's going back here to hide. So I'm following him. Literally, this soldier arrived here in the front and now went straight. He's looking for us all over the city. This is really horrible. I'm starting to think there's no solution and we're really going to be found. He said we have to reverse everything and make everyone go back to normal. But there's a problem. The soldier arrived and he's aiming this item here. But guys, I can't go to jail. So I jumped back here. I'm literally escaping. But I don't know where I'm going to go, especially because I'm in the middle of nowhere. I don't have vehicles for me, and I don't have any person who can help me. But now this soldier arrived here. He's coming in my direction. Okay, I have to escape from here now. So I climbed up on the solar panel so he can't catch me. He can't climb here. Actually, he can. Okay, this is horrible. But guys, I'm coming back here. I'm going to take his car. Now this car is mine. Okay, I'm escaping from here, and I literally got a car. This is much better than it looks. Okay, I'm coming here to rescue that player, but there's a problem. He was handcuffed. Wait, I had an idea. I'm coming back here. I'm going to take the soldier's clothes, and now I arrive to rescue him. He's going to have to get in my car. Great, he got in here, and he thinks I'm on his team just because I have a soldier avatar. But that's not how it works. Man, I'm going to save you. But first we have to think of a way to make all the players go back to normal. The only person who knows how to do this is the scientist, but I doubt he's going to help us. And also the mayor, he might help us. It looks like he stood up here, and it looks like on his desk there's a secret button. I don't know what this button does. And now he just pressed the button. I don't know what that did, but it looks like the soldier is feeling sick. I don't know exactly what happened to him. But guys, all the robots went back to normal. It looks like the button that the mayor pressed made all the robots wake up and become humans. Look, you can already get out of there. I'm literally just a friend, but I don't know how I'm going to remove the handcuffs that are on his hands. Okay, I'm coming back here to check the things that are in the military car. Okay, I got the handcuffs, and now I'm going to remove your handcuffs. Man, let's go talk to the mayor. We have to reverse everything that happened, but I don't know where the robots are. They literally disappeared. I wanted to know what this friend of mine is doing here. Now finally he got in the car. He was resting all this time, but I'm arriving here at the mayor's house. And guys, it looks like all of them are protesting. They don't want to be robots anymore. And the mayor is seeing this, and literally he's laughing at them. But guys, he's going to press the button again. He literally just pressed it, and now everyone went back to normal. He's going back to selling ice cream, and the soldier is coming back here to take care of the city as if he were a robot, especially because he really is very weird. Just by pressing the button, all of them went back to working, and we have to stop this now. So I arrived right here, and we have to stop this mayor now. Guys, the mayor is right here. He's in front of us. He said, if I press this button, everyone will become robots forever. Wait, this can't be true, guys. This is going to be irreversible. And now, even he got scared. But seriously, you can't do this because this is horrible. But even my friend arrived here, and it looks like now he's already leaving. He's not even listening to what's happening here. So much so that he went down here. He's literally eating food while the worst thing of all is happening here. But he wants us to leave here, because if not, he's going to press the buttons. Okay, I think we're going to leave here because we really don't have a choice. If we keep fighting with them, all the people who are robots won't have any more chance to become humans. Okay, I'm going to leave here running, but there's a problem. This soldier is right here, and this really is our end. But he's aiming this item at this other player. Okay, meanwhile I'm going to leave here. But again, there's a soldier here. Guys, I really don't have choices. I'm going to be arrested once again. This is the most unfair thing of all. Now everyone is being arrested here. I'm literally going to stay in prison forever. This mayor really is the worst person of all. But guys, one thing I didn't understand very well is that I don't know where my friend is. He literally disappeared. Actually, he's seeing the buttons that are on the mayor's desk, and it looks like he's pressing all of them. Guys, he's pressing several buttons. This is really weird. He's pressing several random buttons. This could be the end of Brookhaven. But guys, the soldiers are feeling sick. They're really very strange. But now it looks like he woke up, and he's aiming this item at the mayor. Literally, both of them woke up. He said, "You're under arrest because you made all of us become robots." And now you can see that even he got scared. Literally, he's going to be arrested. Guys, now a few days have passed. I'm very rich. I literally live in a new house that was built just for me because I saved all of them. I have a private security guard who's this soldier. Now he's not a robot anymore, and I literally live in this mansion with these two friends of mine. You can see that now he went back to normal and got his hat back. And now I'm going to jump in the pool because in the maximum security prison, the biggest criminal of all is imprisoned. There are several soldiers taking care of him, so he doesn't escape from here after what he did. Recently, I tested a way to get a nuclear car in Brookhaven. Today, I want to test a way to get a futuristic car here in Brookhaven using the things that are in the game, like items and much more. And for that, I invited a friend, and we're both going to do a very big challenge to see which of us makes the best car. I'm sure you were the winner. Then he came closer, and he said, "It's obvious that I'm going to win." No, that's impossible. I'm going to make the best futuristic car of all. But the truth is that I'm also going to test several other themes of cars that you can make in Brookhaven. So now my friend will have to follow me because I'm going to do do the first theme of all. The first theme is water. You have to make a water-themed car. He said, seriously? Yes, I'm being very serious. But for that I invited a very special person. Who is this judge? Now he got into the car here, and he's going to judge which of our cars is better. So first I'm coming here to the front, and I'm going to test several themes today. You can see that my friend also got a car, and we're ready to start this battle, and it looks like it started. Now he's putting a giant wall so that I can't see what my friend is building. Literally, this will be a mystery. Now I'm going to start building my car, and the theme this time is water. So I'm going to have to make my car blue. Now I'm going to make my car blue like this, but that's not enough. Now I'm changing the wheels until I get the blue wheel, which is exactly this one. Okay, that's very beautiful. The colors of my car are perfect. So much so that he just arrived here, and he's seen the car that I'm making. But I want to know what he thinks of this. But he didn't say anything. He's a totally neutral person. Now I put this light under the car that looks like water. Literally, this looks like real water, and it's amazing. But now comes the hardest part, which is to modify my car using Brookhaven items. And for that, I'm going to grab this item. Here we have this pool. I can put it on top of the car, but that doesn't look good. I think that the person who puts a pool on top of the car like this doesn't deserve to win the battle. So, I remove that. Now I put this water here, and it got prettier. There's this little bottle of water, and also this cup of water. I'm going to put this exactly here. Okay, this here is the water car. Now I'm going to put it on the other side too. Okay, I'm almost finishing this, and actually this turned out pretty cool. I can literally get water directly from my car, and that's amazing. Okay, this isn't very pretty. Somehow I have to make the car prettier. But now a player just arrived here, and that was really weird because he's coming toward me with this van. Okay, that doesn't look very good. Now he's arriving right here, and he's holding this item. Look, I have a question. Could my car be better than his? I want you to look at what's on the other side. So much so that he really went to look at that. He ended up passing right here, and now he ended up coming back. He said, "Is this much better than yours?" Wait, but there's no way that's true. How did he make a car better than mine? And it seems that not even he knows. But he's aiming that item. Okay, take my money. You can keep all this money for yourself. And now he's going to leave here. But what he doesn't know is that this money literally isn't worth anything. So much so that he ended up leaving here. But that was really weird. And somehow I have to improve my car so that my car is more beautiful than my friend's car. So I'm going to put several cups of water here. And actually, I don't even know if this really is water. But now I put all this here so that this gets very pretty. And actually, this turned out pretty cool indeed. I can also put this in the front of the car, but I'm not going to do that. And now I can't remove this cup of water. I try to remove it, but I can't. Okay, back here I can put this cup of water exactly like this. And actually, this is getting pretty cool. And I doubt that my friend's car is better than mine. But besides the water car, I also want to make a realistic car in Brookhaven so that this is really very cool. But I think I finished my car, and I want to see how my friend's car turned out. Then he showed up right here, and he's coming to my car. But I want to see what grade I'm going to get. So much so that he just grabbed this thing, and it looks like I got grade 8. Okay, that's a very high grade, and I'm very happy that I got that grade. But I want to know what grade my friend got. Wait, he got grade 4. But why was his grade so low? Now he removed the walls, and you can see that this here is my friend's car. Okay, I understood why his grade was so low. He literally made a party car that has a lot of water stuff, but this car that he made doesn't make sense. And actually, this is a truck. Guys, he put a pool up here. Seriously, the car he made is horrible. He literally made the worst car possible. I've never seen a car worse than yours. He said, and your car has water underneath. But that thing under my car is really interesting. So much so that I got grade 8 because my car turned out really pretty, and that matches the car's theme a lot, which is water. So much so that this player grabbed a cup of water directly from my car. Now my friend's arriving here, and he literally threw this water balloon at the match's judge. And I don't think he's very happy. So much so that now he got mad. Look, I think it's better for you to run away from here. So I have to pick up my friend because he's being chased. And you just have to get in my car here. Now he finally came here, and let's run away. Look, my car is really pretty, but I'm sure I could have made it better. Now I'm taking him here, and he has to get his car because now we're going to make the realistic car. You just have to get this giant truck. Seriously, the car choice he had was really very weird, and he crashed his truck. Look, that's impressive. My friend's having a lot of difficulty to come here, but now I'm coming up here in the front. And from the looks of it, there was an accident here, and it was with that player who stole my money. So much so that I'm coming here to get my money back. Okay, I grabbed this money, and now I finally recovered what I lost. By the way, my friend's coming here, but I don't recommend that you stop to help this player because he's literally evil. Now he got up here, and my friend's being robbed. So much so that my friend even got scared and handed that money to him. Look, what you did here was really very weird, but you don't have a car to run away, and it looks like he's going to take my friend's car. Okay, that was very weird. He literally took my friend's car, and now he's crashing into the police car. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen. He crashed into the police car, and now he's running away here. You can see that another player had an accident here, and I don't know why so many people have accidents in the city. I only know that now my friend lost his car. So get in the car, and let's get your car back, because soon I want to test a way to get futuristic cars. And for that I'm going to need to find a new judge, because he fought with the previous judge. You shouldn't have done that. And actually, I don't even remember what you did. I only know that I'm arriving here to get your truck back. And guys, I'm going to have to crash into this truck. Okay, I'm trying to crash here. And now I finally stopped him. He got out of the car and he's shooting at me. While he's shooting there, my friend arrived back there and just got this car back. So much so that the two of us are running away from here. And now the thief's left without a car. And he's literally in the middle of nowhere. Actually, I ended up crashing here and I just fell down here. But we have to run away from here now and do our new challenge. So I'm going to hit his car. I'm going to let my friend do that. My friend's arriving right here, and he's hitting this van. From the looks of it, he's going to literally throw this van here into the pool. Just be careful so you don't fall in there. Guys, this van's almost falling here, but my friend fell along with it. Luckily, he managed to get out. But now I'm going to test another Brookhaven car. This time, the theme will be realistic. So I'm going to put my car away here in this garage, because I was smart, and I took a low car so it would fit in the garage. My friend wasn't so smart, because he won't be able to put the car away here. Literally, this will be impossible. His car really doesn't fit in the garage, and he won't be able to put the car in here. Look, this is pretty sad, but you can leave it outside. I doubt anyone will be bothered by your car. So I'm coming here to talk to this player. I want to see if he wants to be the judge, because the judge of the previous match simply got mad at my friend for no reason, and now we need a new judge to see which is the best futuristic car. Now he stood up here and agreed to help us, so much so that he came in his limousine. So I'm going to get in here too. Look, this is much better than it seems. It really looks like we're rich, because we're here in a limousine. I don't know where we're arriving. I only know that now we're right here. Look, but I want you to take us to a cool place to make our car. So much so that now he's coming here. But I didn't understand why there's a soccer stadium here, and there's a pirate playing soccer inside here. This is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. I just want to see if he plays well. Guys, he kicked the ball and simply scored a goal. He's better than I thought. He's coming here to get this ball, and now he's going to score again. He literally scored this goal, and that was amazing. The pirate's much better than this player. But now we're arriving here at the beach, and this is going to be really cool, because we're going to make a car at the beach. So much so that he deleted the limousine, and he's building a giant wall. I think maybe he's exaggerating a lot. He made a wall much bigger than I thought, and I don't know if it was necessary to make such a giant border. Now he just showed up here, and he said, "What's the theme this time?" And the theme is basically futuristic. I'm going to have to make the most futuristic car of all, but I'm with a doubt. I don't know which car I should choose, because on the right there are several interesting cars. I'm thinking about using this Rolls Royce, because that's going to be really cool. I'm going to be able to make a perfect modification that I'm already thinking about. And he understood that, so much so that he went back there to talk to my friend who's on the other side of the border. But now I have to do a very important thing. I'm going to have to change the color of the car. I'm going to leave it exactly this color that's up here. So up here I'm going to have to choose this color well, but that's going to be very hard. After many modifications, I finally managed to do that. This is really very cool indeed. Now once again I'm going to have to change the car's tire. I'm going to choose exactly this one. And besides everything, I lowered my car, because lowered cars are futuristic cars. I'm going to have to put it under the car. You just click this button and now choose the color. I chose exactly this color, but now I'm going to have to leave here to make a modification, which will be the most important modification of all, because there's this item that I can put on the car, where if you activate this button, this giant light will come out, and I want to put that under the car, but it's going to be a little hard. If he wants, he can come here, because I need help. Guys, I'm coming up here in front, and I'm going to have to flip my car, and I'm going to have to figure out a way to do that, because I still don't know how I'm going to put this item under the car. Okay, I'm going to put stairs here in front, and I just put the ladder here. Now I'm going to have to go down here underneath, but it's going to be very hard. Okay, I did it. Now I'm going to put the item right here, just to see if this is going to work. So much so that it really worked. Okay, I'm going to have to do this in a better way. And maybe I'm going to need your help to do this. I'm going to need you to get a very specific house. I'm going to need you to abandon your house, because everyone here in the city has the same house. In fact, this player just destroyed my Roblox friend's car. Seriously, what he did was very weird. I just need you to delete your house and get a hero house right here. He just got this house, and this is going to be amazing. Now I'm going back here, and I'm going to have to go up here on top, because I'm going to have to lower the car down here exactly like this. And this is going to be very hard, but now I managed to do that. So much so that we're both here. But I'm going to put this item right in this part, and if you activate this button, this effect of my car will start. Seriously, this is amazing. I don't know if I should put more, but I put 3 items, and actually I put 4, so I'm going to activate all of them to see how this looks. Guys, this is very cool. Really, my car looks from the future, and it's starting to get very interesting. But what do you think about this? I want to know his opinion. He said, "I don't know. I'm playing with low graphics." Wait, can't you see this? I'm going to lower my graphics, and even so I can see this. Okay, this player is very weird. So I'm going to put the graphics back to normal, but I think I'm going to drive this car. Now he deleted the house, and for some reason my car teleported. So much so that I have to figure out some way to hide these things, because having these things up here isn't very futuristic. I can put this giant rock, but that doesn't make much sense. He said, "What if you put this item under the car?" He's really genius. I can put these items that are on top of the car under this car, and then I won't be able to see anything that's showing up here. So I'm going to do exactly that. Now I need need you to get the same house again. And luckily, he's helping me. So I'm going to have to do an almost impossible thing, which is to put items under the car. Okay, I'm getting right here, and it worked. He's lighting up the place, but this time I'm going to put the camera exactly here, and I'm going to put these items right in this part. You can see that they're under the car. Okay, I'm going to drive this car. Now my car is right here, and you can see that it has things under the car. It literally has these things here, but this is a little weird. Unfortunately, this didn't work properly because the buttons I put actually ended up on top of the car, and they stay exactly like this on the car. Look, this is going to be harder than it seems. I removed these 3 items, and again we're here, but this time I'm going to use a different strategy. I'm not going to stay in front of the car. Actually, I'm coming back here behind. I'm going to put this item here also in this part. And lastly, here in this part. This time, the buttons are under the car. And there are even these 3 items up here. And this is very futuristic. It looks like my car really is from the future. But I need your help. I need you to lift my car and make this fly away. So much so that he got in the car. And now you just have to make the car fly away. It's pretty simple. But he couldn't do that. Okay, he got here. And this is the only way to activate the buttons that are under my car. Now I'm just going to have to get here and press these 3 buttons. So I'm going to press all these buttons. Finally, I managed to do that. And guys, this is amazing. Now my car is super futuristic. I'm going to activate these buttons up here. And my car's like this. But I'm going to remove these items that are up here. And my car looks super futuristic. Literally driving this car is a very different experience. And now I'm sure that I'm going to beat my friend. But lastly, I can put a spoiler, which actually turned out cool. And now he's coming here to see if my friend finished. But he came back here, and apparently he finished. Now he removed this item, and my friend is sleeping here. So much so that it looks like this is his car. Wait, is it serious that he just took a car and didn't even modify this car? Really, this is very weird. He didn't make any modification. In fact, my friend arrived here. Look, what he did was very weird because he didn't change absolutely anything on the car. But it's a car that flies. So I want to drive this car. Okay, the car is stuck to the ground and my friend has to save his car. So much so that he managed to save it. Now let me drive this. Actually, my friend's car is quite futuristic because this is levitating. But my car has this very cool effect and now he has to see this. Seriously, it looks like my car came out of the future, and it looks like I'm traveling at the speed of light. All this because of this light that I put back here. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the member button. That I'll add you on Roblox.